Hi everyone, welcome to DVS Math channel. Continuing class 9th polynomials. So we are starting with a new concept today. So before going to the concept, let's see some basics. So as you know, all know the division, right? So here we have taken some simple division here. That means we are dividing. So 7 by, so here we are dividing 7 by 3. So now you know that division rule. So here 7 is divided by 3 and 3 is called as divisor, 7 is called as dividend. So now what is the nearest it is? 3 2s are 6. So 7 minus it is 1. So here what is 2 here? Quotient, 1 it is remainder. You know all this basics. So now here this is a regular division for the numbers. So and if you compare these two, what we call it as a relationship between the dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. What is we will get? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if we substitute here, what is dividend here? 7. Again divisor 3 and quotient 2 plus remainder. You can observe 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7. Again it is equal to dividend. So now this is a basic division for numbers, and if we relate it to this relation, and that is dividend is equal to the same number which is obtained here. So now let us see the division of polynomial here. So if you observe the division of polynomial, so it is very simple division of polynomial. Here you have two polynomial, one is dividend. So if we consider here one is dividend, another one is divisor. Here it is like this, 3x square plus x minus 1. You are dividing this by x plus 1. So this is divisor and dividend. And it is very simple to divide. So here observe the first term in the given polynomial. You have to observe the first term in the given polynomial. So in this, which is the first term in the dividend? 3x square. Which is the first term in the divisor? It is x. Always when you are dividing, you have to observe the first term. Clear? So now here what it happens? So now it is 3x square in the dividend. So in divisor it is x. So what we have to multiply to obtain 3x square? Observe here the total, it is 3x square. You have only x. So if you want to you have to obtain 3x square. How much you have to multiply with? 3 is there, so 3. 1x is there, you have to get another x. So you have to multiply with 3x. So 3 into 3x into 3x, it is 3x square. Either you can do like this. Just you divide the first term, these two first term, that is 3x square by x. So 1x cancel. What is the remaining? It is 3x. That means you have to multiply 3x to the x to get 3x square. So now let's move on. It is very simple. So observe, always you have to take the first term of the given. So in this first term it is 3x square, in this x. So you have to get the same thing, 3x square. So you are multiplying by 3x. So that means x into 3x, it is 3x square. Again the 1 is there, you have to multiply this 1 also with 3x. So plus into plus, 1 into 3x, it is 3x. Clear? And remember, you know that for example if I divide 7 by 7, what will get? 1, right? Or 8 by 8, it is 1. Or if we consider x by x, it is 1. But here we don't want 1. We have to get 0 here. When you divide, you have to get 0. So at this case, you know the division. So here what you have to do? You have to subtract. So when subtracting, just you have to change the sign here. So first you will multiply x into 3x, 3x square, 1 into 3x, it is 3x. So in here, if it is nothing, you have to consider it as plus, right? Here it is plus 3x plus 3x plus 3x square plus 3. So if it is plus 3x square, you have to consider it as minus, plus 3x, it is minus 3x. So here plus 3x square minus 3x square cancel. Observe here, plus x minus 3x, plus x minus 3x. So now plus 3x means you have to consider it as 1, plus 1 minus 3, it is minus 2x. So we wrote minus 2x, and this as it is, bring down minus 1. So next step again you have to observe the this is now, which is the first term, minus 2x. Here first term it is x. So you have to minus 2x by x you do. So what is cancel? So how much you have to multiply? Minus 2. You can also observe here, you have minus 2x, but you have x. You have to get minus 2x. So what you have to multiply by? Minus 2. So now here we are doing the same thing. So that means here you are multiplying by minus 2. Minus 2 into x, minus 2x. Here you all from 1 also you have to multiply minus, plus into minus, minus 2 ones are 2. So here also change the sign. Here minus 2x, so plus 2x, minus 2 it is plus 2. So here minus 2x plus 2x cancel, minus 1 plus 2, minus 1 plus 2 you will get plus 1, which is the plus 1 as the remainder. So this is how you have to divide the polynomial. But we have another method, so you can observe the another method. For example, if we consider the relationship as we did in previous one, regular relationship, observe dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So what is the dividend? It is 3x square plus x minus 1. What is the divisor? X plus 1. Quotient it is 3x minus 2 plus 1. So keep it 3x square plus x minus 1 as it is. Just you multiply these two binomials. X into 3x, 3x square. X into minus 2, minus 2x. 1 into 3x it is plus 3x. 1 into minus 2 it is minus 2. Clear? Again, if we consider final it is 3x square as it is, minus 2x plus 3x. Minus 2x plus 3x you got plus x. And here remaining will be minus 2 plus 1 it is minus 1. So you got like this, LHS, RHS are both are equal. But we have another method which is a simple method. We have another method. What you have to do is first consider the divisor. First consider the divisor, that is x plus 1. Consider the divisor x plus 1 and that equate that x plus 1 to the 0. Observe, this is the long division method. Instead of this long division method, we have another method, that is x plus 1 equate the divisor equal to 0. So x plus 1 is equal to 0. So now you have to find the value of x. So send plus 1 to the LHS, you got minus 1. So x is equal to 0 minus 1, you got x is equal to minus 1 as the value of x. So now substitute this x value to the given polynomial, that is p of x is equal to 3x square plus x minus 1. Let us substitute p of minus 1, 3 into minus 1 whole square plus into minus 1 minus 1. So now here minus 1 whole square it is 1, right? 1 into 3 it is 3. So plus here plus into minus minus 1 it is minus 2. What is the value of 3 minus 2? 1. You can observe here both are equal, plus 1 and plus 1. This is long deviation method. This is very simple method, and this method is, we are calling it as remainder theorem. It is called as remainder theorem. That means taking the polynomial and you are equating the divisor to the equal to 0 and you are taking the value of x and substituting that value of x into the given polynomial, simplifying it. Finally you will get the remainder. This is long deviation method, you will get the remainder. This is the remainder theorem method, you are getting both are same here. Clear? So let's take one more example. Let's take one more example here. So very simple. So here what is the polynomial? This one, x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 8. What is the divisor? X plus 1. So it will be very clear if you explain this. So here what is the first condition? You have to observe the first term. It is x cube x. So what we have to do? X cube by x. So cancel 1. That means you have to multiply by x square. So now multiply it. X square into x, x cube. X square into plus 1, x square. So what is our next is? Changing the sign. That means here plus x cube is there. Change it as minus. Plus x square it is there. Change it as minus. So now what is the next step? Cancelling it. Here if we cancel, plus x cube minus x cube cancel. Here minus 3x square minus x square. You can observe here it is, we have changed to minus in both the cases. So minus 3x square minus x square, minus minus you are adding here, minus 4x square. So here minus 4x square. So minus 4x. Remaining you take as it is, plus 4x plus 10. Again, what is our next step? Observing the first term. It is minus 4x x minus 4x square by x. Cancel it. 1x cancel. So that means you have to multiply by minus 4x. So minus 4x into x minus 4x square. Again minus 4x into plus 1, it is minus 4x and plus 10 as it is. So now again changing the sign. It is minus in this here, you are changing to plus. Minus here, you are changing to plus. So these two cancels. So now plus 4x plus 4x, you got 8x plus 10. Here 8x plus 10. So again what you have to observe? The first term. Here what is the first term? 8x. What is here? X. You have to get 8x. X has to convert to 8x. So just you have to multiply by 8. 8 into x, 8x, plus into plus, plus 8 ones are 8. So again changing the sign, you have plus here. So changing to minus, plus 8 minus. So these two cancel. Plus 8 minus, sorry, plus 10 minus 8, you will get 2. So here if you divide this, you are getting 2 as the remainder. So this is about the long division method. But if you go for next step, what is our next step? You have to take the divisor, that is x plus 1, and equate that to the 0. If we equate that to 0, what we will get? X value as minus 1. X value as minus 1 you got. So what is the next step? Take the polynomial given, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 10. So now what we have to do? We have to substitute this minus 1 now. So p of minus 1 whole cube minus 3 into minus 1 whole square plus 4 into minus 1 plus 10. So as you know that minus 1 whole cube, it is 1, 1 square, it is 1. You can observe here minus 1, it is minus 1, minus 1 whole square, it is 1, 1 into minus 3, plus into minus, it is minus, 4 ones are 4 plus 10. So if you simplify all this, so it is minus 1, minus 3, minus 4 all together. If you add, you will get minus 8 plus 10. Minus 8 plus 10, what you got? 2. So observe, you can observe here remainder is 2, here also remainder is 2. This is long deviation method. This method we are calling it as remainder theorem. So what does a remainder theorem states? You can see what is a remainder theorem states. If a polynomial p of x is divided by the binomial x minus a, then the remainder obtained is p of a. For example, you can observe here, if a polynomial, you are taking it as p of x now. So here what you are doing? What is the value of here? X minus a. So what you have to do? You have to equate that to 0. X is equal to a. So here x is equal to a, that means you have to substitute a in the place of x. What happens? Here remainder p of a. So what is this remainder statement? If a polynomial p of x is divided by a binomial x minus a, the remainder obtained is p of a. So take the binomial or divisor, what you consider, equate it to 0, you will get the value of x. Substitute that value of x in the given polynomial, then you will get the remainder. Either you can go for long division method, or you can go for remainder. But in this next coming exercise, we are going to use this remainder theorem and we are going to solve some problems. For exercise questions, subscribe my channel and keep watching. Thank you.